Hello all, my name is Krishnak and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, today in this particular video, I'm going to discuss a very important thing, because this is a problem that is being faced by many freshers who are entering into some technical domain, into some coding domain with respect to different technologies that are present. So just today itself, I was having a chat with one of my subscriber in LinkedIn, and he's probably a fresher who is entering into this data science domain. And his question was that he was practicing machine learning, deep learning, he was practicing Python programming languages from past 3 to 4 months, right? But he was saying that when he's practicing things, he's able to remember all the things, but when it comes to implementation of some different scenarios, at that time he's not able to build up the logic, he's not able to actually write the code by his own, so this was the common problem that he was telling about, and he was really depressed. He was saying that, Chris, should I be worried about this, or coding is just not my domain? Now this particular question, guys, understand this problem I also faced when I was a fresher, because I also had that same mindset when I was studying something, I was doing something, I was coding something. My mindset was that in such a way that I need to remember each and everything, right? But that is not true. Do not memorize the code, do not memorize the syntaxes of the code, right? Just build up the logic, how you want to do the implementation. This is pretty much important, guys, because understand, in the programming field, lot of concepts will be coming, right? Lot of research will be happening in programming stuff. Every day one new algorithm is getting built up, with consideration of different kind of problem statements that we solve. So do not memorize the code. Yes, I would suggest you build up a logic, you build up a technique where you are able to build a logic by yourself. That is important. And how to build that particular logic, suppose you want to implement that particular logic, be dependent on Google, right? See, Google is a place where you will find every solution with respect to programming stuff, guys. Any question you ask Google, you will be getting some or the other results. I'll also tell you some of the important thing about Google. There is also a technique where you should know what you are actually searching in Google, and that particular technique you have to build by yourself. And this will just not happen in 1 or 2 days. Because when I started my IT career, and when I used to see my seniors peers, right, when I was stuck in a problem, I was trying to search that same thing in the Google. I was not able to find the correct solution for that quickly. But whereas my seniors were able to find out the problem statement much more easily and quickly. Now there is also a technique of searching the right kind of queries in Google also. Always remember, guys. And yes, this particular technique, it will be evolving in yourself as you get more and more experience, because you need to know what kind of queries you need to search with respect to a problem statement. So remember one thing, guys, you are not a storage device, okay? You need not remember everything, right? Leave all those things to Google itself. If you have any queries, just go and search in the Google, you will be getting the solution itself. Now there is some important things also that we need to understand. One thing is that even though you may not be knowing the coding part, right, but at least the logic part you should know, because the logic part is just about thinking, yes, I want to implement something like this, right? Now if I have that particular idea, I can go and search in the Google, and I may get a code with respect to that. Now suppose if I take an example of life cycle of a data science project. Suppose if I know the life cycle of a data science project, suppose if I consider feature engineering, and the first step, I always know that I need to handle the missing value in my data set. Now if I know this, okay, if I know this, I know, okay, I have to handle the missing values. I know which are the techniques. I know I have the theoretical knowledge of understanding which are the techniques to handle missing value. Now I can just go and Google it in the Google itself. I'll be getting a lot of solution with respect to the code, right? Yes, for the first time, if you don't know any programming language, you need to practice for a while for that, to understand the syntaxes, to understand various data structures that are used over there, to understand error handling and many more things. But after some time, once you have some amount of experience with respect to programming language, you need not remember any code syntaxes and all. Okay, just go in the Google and you will be able to find that particular syntax, find that particular solution of a problem statement. But logic building is pretty much important. Some of the theoretical knowledge with respect to the work that you do is pretty much important. Now Even if you remember guys, I had actually uploaded some videos regarding interviews in product based companies like Amazon and all, right? So Amazon also, if the first round they come up with a competitive programming problem statement. At that time, if you're not sure with respect to some programming language, you can also write a very good pseudocode. Pseudocode is nothing but it's just like an algorithm. It's not a complete code altogether, right? It is a solution where you are actually telling you are going to implement in this particular way, right? So over there you need not write the code itself. They don't worry about the syntaxes over there itself, but at least you are actually showing the logic how you're going to implement that particular problem statement itself over there. So it is pretty much important that you explain in that particular way. Logic building is pretty much important. Once you know the logic, you can definitely go and search that thing in Google and try to understand like how you can implement with the help of programming language. So always remember guys, do not memorize anything as such. Just for the initial thing, practice some of the programming language, understand the syntax, understand the error handling, but after some time do not memorize everything that comes, right? Just go search in the Google, you'll be getting the syntaxes how to do it. Even I do it. Okay, I'm so literally lazy nowadays, right? Because I know the techniques, the life cycle of a data science project. So whenever I implement any project, what I do is that a first step, feature engineering, I have to worry about that. I know I have to handle the missing values. I have to see whether the data set is imbalanced or not. So all those things, I just go, I know the logic, how to actually do it. I literally go and search in the Google and I usually get the solution. So definitely do not memorize the code. Again, it is a request, and do not get depressed guys with respect to the people who are actually entering into this domain, that is data science domain, or into any other domain. Always remember, the first thing is that you need to have some knowledge about the programming languages, understand the syntaxes, understand the error handling mechanism, understand all the basic things about that particular programming languages. And suppose you want to implement a project, understand the whole life cycle of that project, how it is implemented. Specifically in case of data science, you need to have a proper understanding, proper theoretical understanding about all the life cycle. Always try to build the logic that you require in order to solve a particular problem statement, and for the coding part you can directly go and search in the Google itself. So yes, this was all about this particular video. Please do put down your comments. What do you think about memorizing code or not? Is it required? So yes, this was all about this particular video. I hope you like this particular video. Please do subscribe the channel if you are not already subscribed. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day ahead. Thank you and all. Bye bye.